Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be recording for you the perfect palette tag. I have a boatload of palettes because eyeshadow is one of my favorite parts about doing my makeup, just because you can change a look drastically just by the amount of eyeshadow that you put on. And colors there's plenty of colors out there, and I like to do warm neutral colors, purples, pinks, greens. So eyeshadow is one of my favorite things about makeup, and so I'm going to be answering the questions that Kathleen Lights answered in her questions probably 2 years ago. Yeah, I've been watching her for 2 years. I love Kathleen Lights. So let's get started. The first question is best packaging. And so when I look at packaging, most of the time, because I am a weirdo, I look for cuteness of a package. I don't necessarily go for quality of packaging or what's the word I'm looking for here? Reasonable packaging. Like, I don't look for things that are gonna last and stay. I look for something that's cute and girly and pretty. So for me, best packaging is gonna go to Too Faced. Any palette that I've seen released by Too Faced is just adorable. They have the cutest designs, the best colors. I mean, if you look at, this is the chocolate bonbons palette that released a couple months ago, and the heart shapes, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, I'm obsessed. And the colors are good, the colors are pretty. Like, I've used this palette multiple times. I also have the chocolate bar, the original chocolate bar palette, and the palette's the same. Like, Magnet is not like the most, I still can't think of what the word is that I'm looking for. Like, it's not the most durable packaging. Like this, if you were to take this traveling, it could just fling open and boom, you got shadow all over the place. But it's definitely cute. So in my opinion, it's the best. The next question was best color payoff. And by far, to me, the best color payoff shadows will always be the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. It doesn't matter if it comes in a palette. This is a self-made palette, which I'm absolutely positively obsessed with. Deep purple is going to be my ride or die purple forever, I think. I've never come across a purple that is as good as this purple is. And so I also have a ton of her single shadows like I showed you in my haul, and I just feel like her shadows are buttery, smooth. It doesn't matter what the finish is. I love all of Anastasia's shadows, and I feel like you get the best color payoff from Anastasia shadows. Next question is most versatile, and this was a hard one for me because what's versatile for me probably isn't going to be what's versatile for you. So my idea of versatile is like neutral yet still you can make colorful looks with it as well. That's what I think of when I think of the word versatile, is like you can do a lot with it, but different people can do different things with, you know, different things. So I went ahead and chose my brand new Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, which warm neutrals to me means, you know, it's warm, but they also have a couple cool tones in here, like this purple that's here, this maroon that's here. There's a good mix of colors in here, and you could create a lot of looks with this palette. Like, you could go completely orangey with these two colors and then like a pop of pink on the lid, or you could go smoky and just blow this out in your crease, or even like cut crease. You could do a cut crease with this look, using that to cut your crease. So I feel like this Sigma Warm Neutrals palette is very versatile. Next question was best for traveling, and I went ahead and chose the Tartelette In Bloom palette because this packaging is pretty, like, you gotta really like work to get that bad boy open, which it's like got that click. It's not a magnet, it's a click. And so you know that this is closed in your suitcase when you're traveling. You don't have to worry about it like flopping open, shadows getting broken. Plus it has a gigantic mirror. I don't want to show you like all my lights and stuff, but it has a huge mirror, which I could do my full face of makeup in this mirror, which is ideal because hotel bathrooms never have good lighting, so you need to be like in front of a window or somewhere where there's natural lighting in order to do your makeup and not look like a clown. And then also the colors in this palette are just amazing. Again, you can do a ton of looks with this shadow palette. Like you've got your warm reds, your shimmery funny girl, which is this color right here, could easily be used as a cheekbone highlight. You've got 1, 2, 3 colors that are shimmery, and then the others are matte, so you could do an all matte look. You could do a matte crease with a shimmery lid, or you could do a straight up shimmery look because Firecracker, which is right here, is a pretty dark shimmer colors. So I feel like this palette would be the best for traveling. Next one is the biggest regret, which I hate to say I regret buying any makeup, but I do regret buying the Lorac UnZipped palette. I bought this during my Sephora VIB sale like a year and a half ago, and I've never used it, ever. Like, I have so many shadows and I never reach for it. I don't know. This is the only Lorac palette that I have. I don't have either one of the Mega palettes, simply because I bought this and I wasn't impressed. So I didn't get either one of the Mega palettes. But now that I'm doing this video and I'm actually having to say that I've never used this, you can bet my butt is going to be using this tomorrow, because I can't own makeup and not use it. That's ridiculous. So this is my biggest regret as of now. I'll keep you guys updated on whether or not I turn out to like it or not. Next is the best color names, which again, I have to go with Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Vegas Nay Stardust palette, and this is the collaboration that Vegas Nay did with Too Faced. So it's the names of all the colors are centered around Vegas, like Las Vegas, because that's where Vegas Nay is from. But Too Faced has the cutest names for their shadows in any palette that they have. For instance, the Bon Bon palette, all the names in the Bon Bon palette are based around candy, like cashew chew, cotton candy, molasses chip, those kinds of things. And then the Vegas Nay palette has, you know, the strip, gold nugget, Sin City, follow me, like, and this is what this palette looks like. I don't know, I'm sure you've seen it around. It's a popular one because it's really good too. But I feel like Too Faced has the best shadow names. Next is going to be the least used palette. And so my least used palettes are the Naked palettes by Urban Decay. I don't use these as much as I could. Whenever I first started Instagram, I saw a look that Vegas Nay did with the Naked 2 palette, and I didn't buy makeup then. I wasn't really into makeup per se. Like, I liked to play with makeup, but I wasn't as into it as I am now. And I almost spent $50 on this palette, and it like broke my heart to think that I was going to spend $50 on this palette. And then my grandma bought me all of them, and I don't use them all that often. I need to use them more because they're good. But I just reach for other shadows more often. So these are definitely my least used palettes, besides the Lorac one, because I've never used it. But I'm going to use it. I'm gonna. And then the last question is my most loved, most used, what would I need on when I was stranded on a desert island shadows. And those are definitely going to be, I gotta get a hold of them, and those are definitely going to be my MakeupGeek shadows. I have to get out of the frame to show you my MakeupGeek shadows. That's how obsessed I am with MakeupGeek. I have my custom made palette that I did with everything that I ordered online when Jared was on deployment. And this is my baby. This is what I reach for most of the time, is these shadows for the crease, and then I usually do one of the foiled shadows as a pop of color, or you know, a lower lash line with color or something like that. They're foiled shadows, the original foiled shadows, I should say. The original foiled shadows, and then these are MakeupGeek blushes that are down here. These are not shadows, these are their blushes. The original 10 foiled shadows are amazing. So good. I love my original. I think there's 10 foiled shadows. The second batch that they did is also really good, but I feel like the pigmentation and the butteriness of the first batch of shadows is better. I feel like the second batch of shadows is a tad bit more chalky, which I hate to say that anything from MakeupGeek is chalky, because it's really just MakeupGeek. Nothing's chalky, like not as chalky as some other brands, but the second batch of foiled shadows is definitely more chalky than the first. The first batch is amazing. And then all of the mattes and all of the mattes are amazing, not chalky at all. Blend perfectly. I'm going to hit pan on Beaches and Cream in this palette, and then I'm just going to switch and use the one that's in the Manny palette, because I need Beaches and Cream in my life every day. So yeah, MakeupGeek are my most loved shadow palettes, which are Z palettes. So that's my perfect palette tag. I hope you guys liked hearing about my opinions on what shadows are good and what shadows are not so good. I wouldn't say that the ones that I said I didn't use or that I regretted buying aren't good. They're just, in my opinion, not ones that I use on a daily basis. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. I always do that.